everybody to this meeting today. Today is a very special day. I want to talk about that day before we get into it so you can appreciate the significance. So as you know, we are in Mahalaya, the most important ancestor time of the entire year. Every phase of the moon in this time period has a unique quality or benefit of blessings that you can receive in helping your ancestors. Now, the star today is Magha. The 27 stars of the zodiac are very, very important. They're the lunar mansions. Each of them have their own Shaktis. Each of them have their own presiding deities. You might find it interesting to know that Magha is ruled by the Pitrus. The Pitrus are the ancestors. Magha is also the star of the 200% life, as Baba calls. It is one of the symbols of Magha is the throne room, the seat of power. So it's in the middle of Leo. Leo is the sun's own house where he rules the kingdom. So Magha is the seat of power, and we know that the seat of power is the ancestors. The Magha star is all about the power of the ancestors for temporal or material and spiritual power. And if that wasn't enough, that we have Magha and Mahalaya, we have the 11th moon. So the 11th moon is the moon of Vishnu. There are several moons of his, but this particular moon is about prosperity. 11th moon is prosperity moon for money and prosperity in general. So you have the Magha with the 11th moon, and Vishnu is considered to be the Lord of the Pitrus. So you have a very, very powerful combination today for receiving prosperity blessings from the ancestors. And they're all here right now. They're very, very present. So, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to be doing a special tuning for the stomach, the navel, and the only thing that I got from the Holy Spirit was the stem cells. So we're going to be tuning the stem cells in the navel. I'm going to make up everything else as I go along, which I was told will be revealed to me as I go. Now, why the stomach? At first, I was thinking about doing the sacral chakra, because in Biofield Tuning, they talk about how that's the prosperity place. But in the Siddha tradition, the stomach, it's the navel, because Vishnu and Lakshmi reside in the navel chakra. And so for those of you who've been around Baba's teachings or the Vedic tradition in general, you'll know that one of the most prominent themes of the 11th moon is the fasting, Ekadashi fasting. Ekadashi also means 11th moon. But why is there a fasting on 11th moon? Why do they talk about that? Agastya has revealed that there are 11 parts of the stomach that get activated during this time. 11 parts of the stomach. This all corresponds to Vishnu and the wealth consciousness. We also know that Ganesha's brain, that is Om, his brain is in the stomach. We know from modern science that the stomach has more neurons than the brain in the head. So it's a bigger brain in your gut. Now the stem cells is really interesting, and I haven't really dived into it. I'm kind of keeping myself open for the revelation, so I haven't done a lot of research on it yet. What I do know about the stem cells is they're something like a miracle cell. I know Baba has done some research on them as well. He's very fascinated with them. And they are sort of like these seed cells that the body can use to like rebuild the body or heal diseases or create whatever. They're like these primordial. That's why they're in the stomach. That's why I believe it's connected to the that cord that your mother has. It goes into you is the stem cells. They're kind of like the raw building blocks of whatever you want. And so we're going to tune those today. And tuning, what does that mean? We're going to be activating them, because this fork is one that it uses intention of the practitioner to awaken. It's the power of the Holy Spirit and impregnated with my intention. Now, when I say my intention, it's not my intention per se. I am also being used as an instrument. So I honestly don't know. I have a general idea, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So this is going to be fun and an adventure for everybody. And before we get into it, I want to first bring us into a nice quiet state so we can drop in. I noticed that I watched the Biofield, the tuning replay the other night. I hadn't meditated prior, just went into it. And I noticed a very tangible difference. I watched the replay twice now. The first time I watched it, I was in a very meditative state, and I felt it much, much deeper. The second time I was not in meditative state, I still felt it, but it was a different, it was like eating a whole different type of food. Now, will it work either way? It will work either way, but I do believe that the more deeper you can connect with it, there is science behind this. And Eileen, the founder of Biofield, has talked about this with the power of intention. When you line up the person who's having the work done on them, their intention, with what the intention of the practitioner is, which is based around what they're healing, there's some sort of synchronistic effect that happens where it unlocks a new dimension of the healing. And the power of your intention is directly related to the state of being you're in. If you're in a deeper state is defined and characterized, the more you are getting into your subconscious and unconscious, that quiet state, the more power you are wielding, because the power is with the unconscious. So with that said, this gives your mind something to chew on and gives you some significance of why we're doing what we're doing and what we are going to be doing, and also the significance of the general tuning as well. I feel we are very blessed to be able to do this during this extraordinarily significant triple power time that I don't know how often this happens. So with that said, let us close our eyes and just start disconnecting from the mind, dropping into your heart, paying attention to your breath. You're aware of your breath. You're aware of your mind as separate. Thoughts check in and thoughts check out. You are not the thoughts, which are the guests. You are the hotel, which is the space. Drop into your heart. And I want you to see that blooming gold rose. It's okay if you don't see it visually, but you have a knowingness, a feeling. We're all different in how we experience this. That gold rose is an alchemy. And that gold rose, one of the symbols is the activation of God's heart within you. I want you to hold on to that rose, and I want you to generate the feeling of the love. What is the love? Appreciation, a deep respect, gratitude, thankfulness, and fondness. It's special. What are we doing that for? Yourself. I want you to love yourself. Now, let me invoke the powers. Om. Om, you are so welcome. And we are so glad for your presence. We love you. Feel love for Om, the appreciation, gratitude, and fondness. Om is here with us, within and around. And by the sheer blessing of us remembering Om at the beginning, we are guaranteed the end, a perfect completion. Effortless. We are so grateful for your blessings, Om. Now I invite the Holy Spirit, who is present with us, who is so full of love. We love you, Holy Spirit. Appreciation, gratitude, fondness. I want you to feel the gold fire. This is the Holy Spirit in the form of fire. Put the gold fire into your spine. Your intention that you are impregnating the fire with. Your life force energies are pure. Feel the purity in your spine with the gold fire. You can see the gold fire, or you can just know it is there. You can feel it. You can do some combination. Let your intuition guide you. Don't overthink it. Keep the mind as subtle as possible. The gold fire is in your spine, impregnated with your intention. Your life force is pure. You are loving the gold fire as the Holy Spirit, the appreciation, gratitude, and fondness. Expand the gold fire to your body. See, feel, and/or know yourself as gold fire. You may even sense that waviness of fire burning in a fireplace, how that fire just flickers. You are yourself a gold flame, knowing that it is purifying your body. Now expand the gold fire into your environment. First, put it into the space close around you, approximately 6 feet around you in a sphere. You can swirl it, you can twist it, or you can let it burn. Whatever comes to you, let your intuition guide you. All the negative forces in your field are neutralized. Now just sense the gold fire in your space as far as you can perceive, keeping your mind as subtle as possible. You just know it's there. You have a sense of it. The gold fire is around you, purifying everything like a forest fire. It's even the air itself is burning. The objects, your body, everything is gold fire. The gold fire is the Holy Spirit, and you are loving the purification that it is performing. If I have permission to connect to your field when I am ready to do so, mentally give me permission by saying yes for those watching this live and the recording. Otherwise, remain silent as I prepare myself and connect. And while I do that, stay with the gold fire, however it comes to you. Peace be with you. Receive the breath. It is a cool and pleasant air, spiritual air. You feel the atmosphere around you change. Breathe the air in and out, pumping it up and down your spine. Breathing in pumps it down the spine through a small hole at the top of your head. Breathing out pumps the air back up to the spine. Pump it down and up. The Holy Spirit is giving you power. I want you to experience yourself as a blinding bright gold sun or gold star. If you were to look at yourself from the outside, it would be very difficult to look at you directly. Like you cannot stare in the sun at midday. That is like looking at you. Gold light, blinding gold light, inside and out. Know, feel, and sense it is there. Impregnate that experience with love, the appreciation, gratitude, and fondness for yourself. You are a beautiful, brilliant, sovereign, gold being, blinding. Feel the peace. Feel the power. Feel your divine nature. The Holy Spirit gives you this experience. I want you to set your sankalpa, your intention. Your intention is the result of this experience. I want you to, the intention is a seeing, a knowingness, and a feeling, electromagnetic thought. I want you to feel the joy, feel the power of the prosperity of your wealth. Love your wealth that is already within you. It is your divine inheritance already there. See yourself smiling and feel so happy for yourself. You did it. You realized it. It happened. It's incredible. It's awesome. Feel that happiness for yourself. You are changing the timeline. The time has changed just by your intention. It is done. And with that, I am now going to place you in the hologram and prepare. As I do that, you are free to keep your eyes closed and enjoy this state. And whenever you are ready or when it feels right, open your eyes, but when you do so as your sovereign identity, not the old you. Okay, guess the trade-off, you get to see the whole table or my face. So we'll start with my face and we'll move it down. So, do that again. Here's your head. Here's your feet. Today, this one here with the small yantra, maybe you can't see it from there, but this is going to be your solar plexus. We're going to be doing I'm going to get the earth started. I'm going to do a little warm up preparation. Then I'm going to be sweeping and then doing an activation. And then I'm going to turn you around and I'm going to put Shreem Brzee into your solar plexus. And whatever else comes to me as I do this and however it unfolds, I still, like you, don't know what's going to happen. Now while I'm doing this, connect with the intention. Let us merge our intentions. Okay? Merge our intentions. You can hold a gold sun in your solar plexus. But what we're doing this for, the intention is prosperity. Let that be our intention. We're rising together. The intention is a knowingness and the feeling. Knowingness and a feeling. So just relax and enjoy and be so receptive. Keep your mind quiet and enjoy this. We have Ganesha here. We have the Holy Spirit here that I can feel them very much, and the ancestors. So with that said, Sundari, I want you to give me a thumbs up if you hear any of the whooshing noise, or give me a thumbs up if you don't hear any whooshing. Okay, so I'll move this camera so you can see the table. And you see that little white guy in the background? That's Ganesha. So he's watching over the whole thing, keeping an eye on it. So you have his blessing, he is here. Here we go. Again, it's not normal for me to talk to this, but I will try to communicate what I'm doing so you can participate and engage. So we're going to find and move the Earth star. Here we go. Om. Finding the earth star. Okay, it's pretty close to the feet. Moving. Earth star. Stabilizing. Waking up the earth star. So I'm blowing the breath, impregnated with my intention. I am putting love into the earth star and activating it. Now we're going to ground the earth star into the heart of the earth. Fantastic. Now we're going to bring up the earth's energy and through your earth star and activate the central channel. The earth is charged with the negative force, which is the highest and greatest antioxidant as well, among other things. Your Sushumna, your life force energies are connected to the earth. And a nice flow is happening. Now we're going to do the sun star. Okay, located, I'm going to move it. It's happy right here. We're going to activate the sun star. Fantastic. Now we're going to connect the sun star to the primordial sun, the divine source, an origin point. Feels great. We're now going to bring down that energy and connect the sun star to the earth star. Now I'm going to spend some time tuning your Sushumna and putting the Holy Spirit into your life force energy in your spine. Gold air in your spine. Ruach HaKodesh. Feels great. Now we're going to tune the brain and use the sound Om without doing any harm. For those of you who've been having headaches, I'm going to put in this intention a nice silky smooth so that we can avoid that detoxification effect. This is all through Ganesha's blessings. You are aware of the sound Om as your brain. You have an Om brain, gold light. I'm feeling a pressure in my brain. So I'm going to stop here. The brain feels nice. And now we're going to, hold on. Okay, so being told to tune the palm chakras. So we're going to tune the palm chakras. I'm going to go straight into them and I will call on them. I won't sweep them for now. Unless I should sweep them. No. Okay. So we're going to do your left hand first. Feel the left hand. So your left hand currently is palm facing up, down alongside the body. Burst the fire. Now the breath, the cool breath. The left palm chakra is activated. We're going to calm. Okay. Do that calm one more time. I will say the fork has been acting interesting today. I don't know if you can pick it up on the audio, but it hasn't been singing the way it normally does. The tone is different today. We are going with it. I know there's a reason for it. I am still feeling the energies in a different way that is different than what the fork is saying. Okay. Left palm's feeling very good. So we're going to do the right palm now. Right palm is face up here alongside of your body. First the fire. So what I'm seeing is like your palm as the vision that comes to me is like a bright, like a sun. Like it's blinding to look at your palm open. Just like a mass of light kind of in a hand-like shape. The palm chakra is activated, and the right hand. Going to column. Sound stopped about here. And we're going to do one more column. Right hand, palm chakra. Fantastic. Now we're going to do the sweep of the solar plexus. We will sweep in, we will also find the river. We'll do some tuning in the river, then we'll go into the activation. We will do the general activation on the right, come in on the left, and we'll do whatever comes to me. We're going to do the stem cells once we pass the river though. So, starting out at the edge of the field, let's see what I find here. Okay, I'm at the edge of the field, solar plexus. Sweeping in. Feels pretty good so far. Okay, little resistance around here. We're about a little over halfway into the body. I'd say about a halfway point. Good. Feels very nice. A little more dense the closer I get to the body. Okay, a little bit right here. It's not so much a resistance, it's a little bit more, I need some energy. So we're going to spend a minute here putting some fire. Good. Little soft spot. Okay, mother's side. So I want you to send love to your mother's side ancestors. Just have a knowingness of their liberation and pair that knowingness with the love, appreciation, gratitude, fondness, the Holy Spirit for doing. So we're going to start by gold fire in the river. And that's not, we're accessing it through here, but it's not limited to this point. We're going to access the whole river, which is a bandwidth of information representing or where your ancestors are. In fact, around the solar plexus chakra is a special point in the biofield map for accessing your mother in a very intimate way. That's at your solar plexus, and that's where we're going to be accessing here. So I want you to go with your intuition, sending love to your mother's side, knowing and feeling the ancestors being free. Here we go. Gold fire in the river. I'm seeing the gold fire as the river itself. The river itself is gold fire. Kind of like if it was gasoline. It's all, everything's on fire. That which needs to be removed, that which needs to be unbound, has done so through the blessings of the Holy Spirit. So the ancestors can receive the energy to be free. Now we're going to bring in the gold breath, the nourishment, the food for the ancestors to ascend. When you're generating the love, what comes to me is I keep going back to the blooming gold rose, and it has a tremendous amplification effect. So if you want to hold on to that gold rose as we're putting love into your mother's side, knowing that they are being released through the blessings of Om, the blessings of the Holy Spirit. I'm feeling tremendous amount of love. And it's hard to describe. I have a certain tingly sensation of, it makes me think of the success of this. It's almost like the ancestors are celebratory. We're going to do one more. You are free. Thank you to Om and the Holy Spirit for their mercy. Now we're going to finish the sweep in. I'm going to backtrack a little bit, come back across, sweep in. Do one more redundancy just to make sure I got everything. Okay, now we're going to first integrate this energy, then we'll do a little bit of the stem cell tuning, and then we'll call them. First, integration. We're going to wake up the solar plexus, put some fire in there, and activate. See the gold fire in your stomach. Just feel, sense, or know it's there, whatever your intuition gives to you. Feels good. Now we're going to activate the stem cells in the solar plexus in your stomach. We're going to breathe them into life, the dormant stem cells, and put the love into them. Here we go. Seeing a blinding gold light in the stomach, as your stomach, in fact. I'm being told to use the crystal, so I will. I have a gold Lemurian quartz crystal. This crystal is actually blessed by Baba. So we're going to use the weighted fork for this one and put that and inject it with our intention of activating the stem cells. Feels, wow. There is definitely being a transmission happening. Although you cannot hear it because it's weighted, there is a big vibration pulsating through the crystal. The crystal is amplifying it further. And the Holy Spirit was telling us recently, there is so much intelligence in these Lemurian seeds. Still vibrating. We're going to do it some more. Sync up your intention. Your stem cells are activated in the stomach. Knowingness and feeling. Still vibrating. Very long vibration. That felt incredible. My left palm is like tingly, very powerful. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to quickly go off of camera and mute. I'm going to turn the table so it doesn't disrupt you. It's kind of loud. And then I'll come back and we'll do the follower side. As I do that, if anybody wants to talk, sooner if you have anything to say, by all means. Otherwise, keep your mind quiet. Be back in 30 to 60 seconds. Oh. Double click failure. Okay. Here's your feet. Here is your head. This is your solar plexus. We're going to be doing the right side. I'm going to go out to the field, sweep in, and then go to the river and repeat the process. Okay. I'm out, and I'm going to find the edge of the field first. Here we go. Okay, I'm at the edge of the field. Little something over here. I'm going to spend a moment or two out here with the fire. sweeping in. Picking up a little pain in my elbow. It's interesting. So far, pretty buttery smooth. I seem to keep saying that right before I find something. Little, little resistance right here. Pushing it forward. Mild resistance. It's not stopping me so much as I'm aware of it. Oh, right here, I felt a little jolt of like fear. We're about 2/3 in. Not major, just a little bit of it's like a tiny little spike. So we're gonna spend a moment here. Sweeping in. It's pretty good. Okay. Little, it's kind of like Sundari says, snow shoveling. It's more like, feels like when you're shoveling snow, you're pushing the shovel down the driveway, and the more snow you start to push, it gets a little bit heavier and heavier as you get further and further. It feels like that. It's kind of like you're pushing into like the last end of the driveway, and you got that heaviness on the end of the shovel. Okay, we are in the river. It's your father's side. So whatever you're doing on the mother's side, let your intuition guide you. Send love with the knowingness your father's side is liberated and generating that love. Use the gold rose, starting with the fire. I'm seeing and feeling the Gold River fire. All binds that has been binding the father's side are being liberated or removed in the name of the Holy Spirit. Feels much better today than the last time. Last time I was feeling a lot more resistance. This one's feeling a lot more buttery smooth, is the best way I can put it. Now we're going to put in the breath. Now the ancestors are released from the binds. We're going to bring in the love, the nourishment, the food they need to go up, the energy. Know and feel your ancestors on your father's side being liberated. Telling them to let go, let go. The energy that is, I'm picking up a little bit. When I started doing the love in that part, then I started feeling a little bit of that resistance again. So I want to do this time. I asked the Holy Spirit about this. She advised me to go to the body, so I'm going to do that now with intention. We're going to come back to the river. We're going to first use the crystal. We're not doing the stem cells yet. We are doing this, the intention is the removal, whatever this energy that I'm picking up here is. So you're not going to be able to hear this, but I'll try to talk you through if I feel anything remarkable. So I'm impregnating the breath with my intention, putting the fire into the father's side, neutralizing this energy that I was picking up. What came to me just now was, this is a big blessings. So what I'm gonna do it one more time. What I'm feeling is this sort of like tightness that can't see me, about right here in the frontal lobe where the head starts to curve. I'm feeling like a tightness there, like a small squeeze. This is what I was picking up in the river as well. Know and feel your father's side to be free. Okay, that's done. We're gonna go back into the river with the love energy again and see how it feels. Oof, much, much, much better. Immediately I felt my heart open up. Fantastic sign. Know and feel your father's side to be free. Love it into existence. It is real now. Wow. And it is done. So we're going to sweep in the rest of the way and go back to the solar plexus. And do one more redundancy to make sure I got everything. Okay, now we're here at the solar plexus again. We're going to do some integration of the energy that we just swept in, and we're going to activate the stem cells and column. So first, the integration. Feeling very, very good. We're going to do one more. Okay, that felt very good. So what we're going to do now is the stem cell activation. We're going to use this gold Wolverine seed quartz again. A lot of energy coming through. Still vibrating. We're going to do one more. Fantastic. That felt very, very good. So, we're going to do now, we're going to turn you over. So now you're face down. You're going to come into the back of your solar plexus, which is where you receive. We're first going to spend some time waking that back side up. And I'm going to put Shreem Brzee in there. Okay. First, the clearing.
Don't forget to call them.
Yes. Let us do the column. Turn you back over and column the front side. Here we go. Thank you, Sundari. A little spacey right now. Column feels very nice. It feels like buttery smooth, like there's nothing, no resistance. Okay. So now we're going to flip you onto your stomach. We're going to get in the back. So first, the fire, we're going to clear and activate. Backside of your navel. One more. Okay, feeling like using the crystal, so let's do that as part of the activation. Prosperity, the word prosperity just came into my brain. So synchronize your intention. Your intention is a knowingness and feeling of your prosperity. You are receiving. In fact, you are awakening the prosperity that is already within you. That has been a seed potential. The seed is activated, blossoming and blooming and bloomed like a flower. Breathing life into that seed. Oh, so what I just got was Sundara Mahalakshmi. So we're going to put Sundara Mahalakshmi. Oh, I should use this. I'm going to do it with the crystal. So I'm getting. So I'm going to put Sundara, the chief of all the Lakshmis, all 64 types of wealth, six-toed goddess, Sundara Mahalakshmi. Om Sundara Mahalakshmi Namaha. Speaking to your solar plexus. Om Sundara Mahalakshmi Namaha. We're gonna do one more. So I was feeling there is like an energy coming in. Om Sundara Mahalakshmi Namaha. Namaha, we love you. Appreciation, gratitude, and fondness. We thank you for this gift. Now Shreem Brzee. Om Shreem Brzee Namaha. Om Shreem Brzee Namaha. Shreem Brzee enters the back of your navel. Om Shreem Brzee Namaha. Okay. Now we're going to column to keep that connection pure so you can receive the wealth in a constant flow. Feels very good. Okay. Flip you back onto your back so your stomach is now facing up. We're going to do the figure 8 and seal you in gold fire. Activate God's will. Oh. Okay. I'm going to seal you in a cocoon of gold fire. All the blessings, all the activations are going to be sealed in. Filling the cocoon with the divine breath. Wherever you need healing, the energy goes there. Om. This concludes the tuning. So I'm going to move the computer back. If you'd like to talk, you're welcome at this time to come off mute and give me a moment to resituate myself. Okay, I'm back. Hope you all enjoyed that. And did anybody have any experiences they wanted to share? I'll get some water. Okay, well, that was very exciting. I feel very blessed. The prosperity energy is with us. And I'm looking at this crystal. Some sort of activation came through this crystal. It's like the energy's still kind of there inside of it. It's very obvious. So I really,
Incredibly beautiful. That crystal is amazing. I could see the laser beam coming off the tip and going onto the yantras. And then I
really,
could see their auras start to grow as soon as you were beaming the crystal down to the solar plexus. The two in behind it started their auras started to like brighten up and glow on the other on the lingams.
the yantras.
On the lingams itself, they started to like glow. It was amazing. Yeah.
Wow. Well, the yantras are one's Kubera yantra. That's the numbers we've been doing in the meditation. That's on the sacral. And the root chakra has Ganesha's, the Mahaganapati yantra, the root. So that's a very auspicious sign, isn't it? Thank you for sharing that, Sundari. Appreciate that. And thanks for the reminder of the columning in the front. Uh, yeah, a little spacey. Thank you. Sundari, if you want to explain a little bit, just a gist of how this works to give the mind something to hold on to, the biofield, what that is, how the sound is interacting, what's the whole point?
So what the founder has found with this, she used to just use tuning forks right over the body. She didn't even discover the field for many years. But the fork, the sounds from the fork beam off the body, and anything that's out of sync or out of resonance, the sound from the fork will correct that. So if you're really depressed, the sound of the fork will go really low, and you can feel and know and sense the depression. And then the next strike, the fork will probably go really high because it's going to go an up tone in order to correct the low tone to bring it to normal. But alchemy in the respect that you don't have to get into the stories too much unless there's a hang up in the field where you can't get through something. Um, but the sound itself and the intention of the practitioner of helping you heal these patterns that are holding you stuck. Um, it's like it doesn't look like anything is happening, but lots is, even if you don't feel it, it's still happening to you. Everyone has different levels of being able to sense what's going on. And the more you do it, the more you're aware of all the subtleness of the changes that are going on inside of you. So the more you tuning you get, the easier it seems to get as you go along. Um, so it's very powerful and it works instantly. So, and it does a little go back in time. We can correct a lot of things in the field because it's primary. The body is secondary. So it's the healing of the future, I think, for sure. The quickest way to get healed.
Go ahead, Linda.
Oh, I just want to say thank you. Yes, that was beautiful. I'm a little spaced out myself. But I could feel like when you worked on the palms and like in the river, I love that river, the ancestral river of fire. I could really see that clear. And that was quite beautiful. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome feedback.
Lots of tingling going on here. Lots of movement in different areas on the crown chakra.
Yeah. I noticed that one seems to be the most noticeable for where you feel it is the brain for some reason, for at least for me, the crown area.
Mhm.
Uh, so yeah, you felt the palms though, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just felt like an opening up. That's
Cool.
uh accurate description. Felt like they were opening up.
Mm. So I'm remembering now some things. The palm chakras Baba talks about are the most powerful chakras. And I'm remembering now that the palm chakras, I believe, are also connected to the heart. And that's probably, that would make sense of why I was guided to do that. You know, the yogis hold up their hand and bless things and like this. It's not an arbitrary, like a, for show. It's a subtle energy that's coming out of the palms, and they can pull their energy out of their heart and do that. That was really cool. I was not expecting that. Like that came to me like last night. Like this concept of palm chakras and this today I was doing. I wasn't gonna do it, but oh, go do the palm chakras. So
Hmm.
I'm excited to see what happens from that, and to also riff on what Sundari was saying is when she was saying you can change time and all this. This is absolutely the case because if you understand, this is Baba's teaching as well. Time and mind are synonyms. Time and mind are synonyms. What's the mind? Where can you find the mind? The mind is your field. The mind is the field is the sound body, so to speak. The sound is the fundamental building block of everything. So your unique thumbprint, what is the mind? It is a collection of information. Sound equals intelligence. Sound is the information. Your unique sound, your whole body is made up of a unique permutation combination of sound frequencies. It's like your special soup. Some people have carrots, ginger, and peas. Some people have carrots, ginger, and peas, and they have some black pepper and some salt. And like this, you have a big soup. That's your field. And so when it's important to understand this concept of time, the Holy Spirit has been telling us, and Ganesha as well. Time is not what you think it is. There is a present moment, and that is where everything is grounded. The past and the future are concepts. And if you acknowledge that we live in a world where everything is possible, what does that mean in the quantum reality? I'm sure you've heard of the parallel world theories and all this. Every possible experience exists simultaneously. So when you're saying, oh, my past is this, that's a yes and no, because it is that, but it's so much more than that, because every possible, we turn right this way, we turn left that way, maybe you said one word to somebody and you said it all the different combinations of possibility have happened. So when you are identifying with one of those branches, that becomes your past. Similar with the future. But the key here is the shortcut, the simplest is the profoundest, the present moment. When you change the present moment, you are changing the past. Because when your present moment changes, whatever the past has been rooted into will fall away. That is not aligned with what the present moment is. And similarly with the future, changing the present moment dictates the future. Now, when we're doing the field, we are changing all of your information. The chakras, the life force energy, it all starts in the spine. That's the root, that's the axis. And then later becomes the chakras and everything else comes out of that. Or sweeping in, you're sweeping bandwidths of information, bringing in a bunch of scattered energy and removing stuff that doesn't need to be there and bring it back to integrate into the correct chakra. And so in general, it is an alignment, it is a clearing, and it can also be used to program in information. It's all that. That is a beautiful thing about it. So sound technology, I 100% agree with Sundari, is the future of everything. Because why? Sound is the fundamental thing. Any substance is sound. Existence and non-existence, how do you differentiate? One is sound and one is the origin. What's the origin of sound? What's in between the words that I'm speaking? Silence. Manifestation is sound itself, and then it appears to be solid. So when we're working with your sound body, you can't find a better way to heal a disease. What do you want to heal a disease? Do you want to treat the symptoms? Do you want to treat the cause? There's no greater, more powerful cause than the sound. But the beautiful thing about it is it's not just the alignment and the clearing, the programming in. You can use intention and certain frequencies to program in this different information, the mantras. So it's a beautiful thing, and we are just getting started with it. This is just the beginning. We have already, for example, there is no palm chakras being done in Biofield. That's not being done. It's not even on the map. That's totally new. Installing mantras in the chakras. I don't think that people are doing that. I mean, it's not being taught. I'm sure somebody may have found out about that, but like this is evolving, and this is the beginning. And so I'm very excited to see where this goes. And what I'm seeing or feeling is this merger of a lot of the stuff we've been doing kind of converging on this biofield vehicle. And the hologram, you don't even need a hologram. This is sort of like the foundational training wheels, but you can do it. Pretty soon it's going to be me sitting in front of the camera doing this, and I'm going to be directing the sound through my intention in different parts of your body and like this. That's where it's going. And it's very, very exciting. And the Holy Spirit has been guiding me that I need to bring my focus into this. This is where I'm supposed to be right now, doing this. Although I have been getting urges for changing or doing different types of meditation because I'm getting a lot of new information coming in. How that's going to roll out, I think it's going to maybe come through this, but I don't know what's going to happen. So it's out of my hands at this point, to be honest with you. I'm getting little previews. It's like I'm getting previews of what's happening. And it's very, very exciting. We're talking about changing time itself. We're talking about going back and changing the past. Imagine if you went back in the past, say 20 years ago, and you gave yourself $1 million. How that changes the present moment here. And so there's all kinds of things that are on the horizon, very exciting. And what we are seeing now is just a taste of it, but it is very powerful. We have a triple power time today. Sundar Mahalakshmi came in, was not expecting her. And there's tremendous blessings today. So with that, I want to end today's session. I Know that we'll be doing something on the new moon. That's the culmination of the whole Mahalaya. But I also have a challenge to offer you all. I want to challenge you, just like you've been doing the daily logs, to do daily feedback. It doesn't have to all be rainbows and snow cones. It could be whatever. I want to start using the feedback. I'm going to be participating in this as well. What's going on in life? What are the themes? What are you noticing? What are the successes? Anything that comes to you, I want you to just make it like a journal and feel okay. There's no judgment. Nobody, we're all on the path together. And it's a beautiful thing that we get to all share this together. And we're here to support you. How do we do that? Loving you, loving each other. And on that note, let us spend a few moments. Let us bring into our mind Om. We will remember Om, and we are loving Om. Appreciation, gratitude, and fondness. Om is so happy right now. I can feel Om. My whole body is tingling. It's like a childlike giddiness is what I feel. He's so happy that we remembered him. Send your love to Om, who is so desiring to change and do the work for you, which he is. All you have to do is remember to love him. And we're doing this every day in the meditations, but also during the day. Don't forget him. He just wants to be with you at all times. He's like your child. He wants to be around mom all day. He wants to be around dad all day. He wants to help you in all ways. He is. So we love you, Om, and we thank you. Om gives us the ease. Om is the beginning and the end, guaranteeing the perfect victory. We remember the Holy Spirit, who comes as the dove, who is the love. Thank you to the Holy Spirit for facilitating this beauty, who is loving us like the Divine Mother is. She is our Divine Mother, and I can feel that motherly love. Receive, just feel her love for you. Know it is there, and love her back. She is your capacity to love, because love is the power. The ultimate power is the Holy Spirit. She is the love of God. Feel her love, the love of the mother for the child. She loves you more than you could possibly imagine. Thank you to the Holy Spirit for your grace. I want you to now bring into your mind, just through intention, all the people who are here live and who are watching the recording in the future. I want you to just feel so happy for them. You can do this just through your intention, just a knowingness. I am so happy for you. Your life will never be the same from this moment forward. You are full of blessings, fruits that are guaranteed. We are so blessed to be doing this at this time. It is beyond comprehension, beyond my words to explain to you how much of a blessings it is of what we just experienced. Feel so happy for that person. This recording transcends space and time. The energy was captured at the right time and is available at all times. We are so happy for you, your success and prosperity. Lastly, remember yourself, the gold rose. I want you to honor yourself and feel that love for the divine being you are. You are God. That is you. You are magnificent, preeminent, beauty and auspiciousness. Honor yourself. You have made it to this point. You have been through so much. Your strength, your worthiness is profound. accounting for all of your lifetimes. And you are here now, receiving these blessings. Love and honor yourself as you deserve to be, which is that as sovereign and free. I am so grateful to you for being here and your presence. And with that, we conclude the session. The connection is removed, and you carry forward with you all the blessings from this session today, from Om and the Holy Spirit and your ancestors, the seat of your power. We'll see you next time. God bless.